Hey friends, we're gonna go ahead and tap in to see what you can expect over the next 3 months. We have officially entered into the summer season, so happy summer solstice for everybody out there celebrating. It is the longest day of the year, so we're gonna see what timeline is playing out for us here over the course of the next 3 months. So I want you to tap into your intuition and choose a number 1, 2, or 3 that you feel drawn to. You might also feel drawn to a specific charm. For pile number 1, we have a little mermaid here, kind of giving siren vibes. For pile number 2, we have these balloons. All right. And then for pile number 3, we have, I think it's like a little J with a crown on the top. That's what it looks like. So sorry if you can't really see that. There we go, a little better. So it looks like a J with a little crown on top. All right, so go ahead, drop in the comments which pile you chose, 1, 2, or 3, or which charm did you feel drawn to. Check out the description box below. Let me get that back into focus. Check out the description box below for the timestamp so you can go ahead and dive right into your reading. All right, let's get into it. All right, so for those of you that felt drawn to pile number 1, you had the mermaid or the siren charm that you might have felt drawn to. So for some of you, you could be in your siren energy, very alluring here over these next few months. Your personal magnetism is like through the roof here. All right, some of you could be spending time at the beach. All right, maybe you're planning a little vacation or something like that, getting your Little Mermaid on. I don't know for some of you if you like that movie or the TV show for back in the day. Whatever the case, you might be a fan of the Little Mermaids, or just like mermaids in general could have important symbolism to you. I'm getting something about like wet and wavy hair, like weave or something like that you might be wearing in your hair. Okay, but yeah, let's go ahead. Also, the color orange, so your sacral chakra, it is something about like your sensuality being very strong here over the next few months. So you have the ability to just draw things into you. People can feel very hypnotized by your presence. So let's see what else we got going on for you. Pile number 1. We have animals coming through, and even the mermaid is like what, half human, half fish. All right, so there can definitely be a connection for many of you to like the aquatic life. So like dolphins, fish, jellyfish, just, you know, all the different animals of the sea you might feel really connected to. I get some of you feel so connected to aquatic life that you don't eat like seafood, okay? Or you could even be allergic. Some of you, whoa, this is pretty interesting. Maybe because you do have, like, maybe you feel like you've got some mermaid origins, Atlantis origin story, whatever, okay? But yeah, that could be where your allergy actually comes from or manifests as. That's really interesting. Yeah, so some of you could love to swim, to lay out in the sun, be on the beach. I don't know, I just heard algae for some reason, so I don't know what the significance of that is to you. But this could also be other animals. You know, some of you might not care for the water at all, okay? Maybe you care more for the land or the sky, right? Birds, owls, hawks, you know, those could be significant to you. For some of you, these could be your pets. Maybe you're thinking about getting a pet or you have one already. They're going to be feeling extra close to you here over these next few months. Your animal instincts are going to be a lot stronger over these next few months as well. You know, especially the way that your physical body responds to seen and unseen stimuli, right? So you're really going to want to pay attention to your gut responses. You're really going to want to pay attention to the hairs raising on the back of your neck. You're really going to want to pay attention to your heart palpitating, okay? You want to pay attention to all of these things, right? Because this is a way that your intuition is communicating with you over these next few months. Pile number 1. We also have this brilliant full moon in the background, so the full moons can be really significant to you over the next few months as well, so just kind of keeping track of those. In addition to some of the animals I listed, there's also a dove, a wolf, a cat, and we've got this owl here. So these could be significant animals to you. You may want to look into like the symbolism of these animals. They could have some additional messages for you there. Okay, so let's see what else we have going on. We're going to transition into another deck. We're going to see what we have going on for you when it comes to career and finances for the next 3 months. For those of you that chose pile number 1, the siren, let's see what's going on for you in career and finances over the next 3 months. We have outside forces. Unknown figures are driving the situation, and you might not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon, and you will be okay. So if there are things that maybe aren't moving along as quickly as you would like to, just understand there are other forces at play. These outside forces don't always have to be like people sending you evil eye and hexing you and doing wild shit, okay? These outside forces can also be the cosmos, okay? It could be the planets and these different transits kind of doing things, and it's just like, yo, we just have to kind of be present with the cycles, essentially, because that's all astrology is. It's cycles, it's patterns, and once you become more refined in your pattern recognition skills, you're able to kind of navigate through these seasons a little more easily, okay? So don't get too down on yourself if you do feel like, hey, you know, I kind of had some higher expectations when it comes to my career, my business, my finances, but things aren't really falling into place. Once again, the full moon. Full moons could be something significant here as well. You might want to work magic on the full moon, like blockbuster candles. So on the full moon, light a blockbuster candle and burn it every day during the waning moon phase, okay? That might clear out some of the energy for you. If you're interested in getting a personalized blockbuster candle, check out the description box below for the link to my online conjure shop where I can, you know, hook you up with that, okay? But yes, that could be something you're needing to work with. Maybe you need to call upon outside forces as well to help you. This could even be calling on your animal spirit guides that are meant to kind of support you during this time as well. Let me get some tarot cards before I get too far along. Ooh, some of you might resonate right now with the caterpillar, cocoon, butterfly thing, okay? So some of you could be like in a cocoon phase or, you know, getting ready to emerge into that butterfly with the death card. In this deck, it's known as transformation, okay? So you might be in this like butterfly energy, especially coming through as the siren as well. There's just something really beautiful about you. You know, you've gone through your dark night of the soul whenever this card pops up. So now you're ready to like pop out, and you might still be feeling a little bit of that shadow kind of following you a bit. We're going to see what this is about for the outside forces card. What is the outside force that's coming up here for pile number 1? What is the outside force coming up for them in career and finance? Yep, evil eye. Okay, it actually is evil eye. I usually don't like to just condense it to that all the time, but it is. Okay, there's people behind your back gossiping, slandering you, talking shit. You know, you ain't never gonna be shit. Your little business, that shit sucks. Whatever, people got something to say about it, okay? So definitely working that blockbuster candle is going to be muy importante for you, pile number 1, okay? Don't sleep on your spiritual hygiene, basically. And some of you may have been doing that a little, maybe being kind of lackadaisical when it comes to the spiritual hygiene. I know motherfuckers don't be thinking it matters, but it do, okay? It do. I'm telling you, light you up one of them blockbuster candles, okay? You know, get into your evil eye jewelry. I'm actually about to enchant some evil eye bracelets here this week with the new moon, and I'll be selling them in my shop, so stay on the lookout for that, because yeah, we got to stay prayed up out here, okay, in these streets. I know, like, especially if you are out here living in your purpose, doing your thing, look, you're naturally just going to piss people off, especially people that aren't living in their purpose and they're not doing their thing, okay? So they're going to get triggered by you and the way that you live. I heard so brilliantly. There's something brilliant about you. Anytime I hear the word brilliance, I think of light, okay? So there's like so much light about you, so much darkness about them. And you've gone through darkness as well. You know, that Ten of Swords is also a dark night of the soul, right? So things haven't been easy for you, pile number 1, but you're resilient. You keep pushing. So for love and relationships, these next 3 months, pile number 1, you have detachment. So this might be a time where you're going to kind of peel back when it comes to, it could be a specific relationship, or it could just be relationships, you know, in general. But we'll get a clarifier. I'll see kind of what this is about from the tarot. But yeah, especially with the number 34, 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 is about solitude and reflection. So this might be more of a time where you're kind of going within, pile number 1. So definitely take that time for yourself, retreat, prioritize your solitude. You know, you might be intentionally detaching from a relationship that just isn't doing it for you. I heard family for some of you. Could be going like no contact with your family, or even just like releasing certain expectations that you have of them. And I'm sorry, that can be really hard to navigate, because you do think like, yo, my family's supposed to show up for me in a certain way, but unfortunately everybody's family isn't like that. But I'm also getting you have like chosen family, so to lean into those connections. We have the 7 of Pentacles, so you're detaching because you could be recognizing that certain investments you're making into relationships just aren't really giving you a good payoff, okay? You know, the 7 of Pentacles is the juice worth the squeeze card. And you might be realizing with certain connections, like, I'm not really getting anything out of this. Like, what the fuck am I doing here, basically? So right now, yes, you are detaching because your connections are kind of up for review when the 7 of Pentacles comes out, okay? So definitely take your time. You know, you might be figuring out who is, you know, on this next wave of your journey with you, because you have kind of gone through this transformation, right? So you've leveled up in some capacity, and unfortunately everybody can't level up with you. So you might be realizing that there are just certain people that you just can't really jive with like that no more. It'd be like that, okay? But then there are certain people that are going to continue this journey with you, right? So we have this animal here. I don't know if that's a stag. I think that's what they call, like the male deer or something. We got a horse over here. Lots of animals coming through in your reading. There's butterflies all in this card. All right, let's see what your self-care advice is for pile number 1 for these next few months. What is your guidance for self-care for these next few months? Next 3 months for pile number 1. Okay, we got a few things. Spend time with friends. I told you your chosen family is going to be so important because some of you are like estranged from your family or something like that. Okay, and it doesn't mean you're meant to be alone. It just means you're meant to find connection, community, safety elsewhere. Okay. We also have dream journals. So some of you need to pay attention to your dreams. It specifically drew me to this Ten of Swords. You might be getting the drop from spirit about who's been sending you this Ten of Swords. Okay. Maybe you need to set intentions for that before you go to sleep. Like, hey, spirit, ancestors, can you reveal to me whoever has been, contributing to the blockages within my career, business, finances. Okay. We also have flow like water. Okay, I love this. So, some of you, hey, I told you, siren energy, mermaid, you could be spending time near the water. Definitely a good time for you to like take a beach trip or, plan to do so here in the next few months. Speaking of a trip, we have planned a vacation. Okay, I can't make this shit up. All right, so you're definitely meant to be out having a good time, enjoying yourself with friends, enjoying a beautiful environment, good times, all that stuff. Okay, let's get a clarifier from the tarot for your self-care. I love all of these that came through for you. Pile number 1. Let me know in the comments which of these are you going to get into the most. Remember, you got 4 things here. So which of these do you feel drawn to the most? Pile number 1. Is it spending time with friends? Is it dream journaling? Is it flowing like water? Or is it planning a vacation? Maybe multiple kind of resonate with you, but let me know in the comments. All right, let's see. Pile number 1. We're going to get a clarifier from the tarot on your self-care. Yeah, look at you. You're so strong. You had to go through so much in life. You're so beautiful. You carry yourself with such grace with whatever it is that you've gone through. It's like you walk with your head up high, your shoulders back. You have pride in yourself, your experience, and the people around you that truly see you and love you, like they see that in you. They acknowledge how graceful you are, like under the pressure. Yeah, because it's definitely giving me like diamonds, or pressure makes diamonds. Okay, so that's coming through. Ooh, y'all, your affirmation. Some of you could be a Leo. We also have Scorpio. You could have those placements in your chart. We have shmoney. I'm telling you, somebody's trying to send you money blockages. So we have affirm your status as a money magnet and align your thoughts accordingly. Money is simply an energy, therefore you always have the opportunity to match that vibration. Know you are deserving of your material desires. Ashe, yes you are. You're so deserving. Okay, so for some of you, yeah, maybe there has just been a lot of doubts that you've been dealing with about what you deserve on a material level. This could be people kind of projecting their own smallness towards you. You could be someone that's meant to acquire maybe a lot of wealth. Okay, you do have Cardi B on this card. I don't know if some of you are in the entertainment industry. I heard fashion. Let's see, so we can get all the cards in here. Okay. Some of you could be jewelry makers, wig makers. Ace of Pentacles. Come on, you finna get that fucking money. Okay, so yeah, I'm telling you, do the blockbuster candle. Do the blockbuster candle. You need to do it every full moon for the next 3 months, and probably even after that, because you ain't never gonna stop having haters at the end of the day. It's just gonna be like a new batch of haters. Like, ooh, more people added to my motherfucking fan club. So yeah, every full moon, during that waning moon cycle, you need to be burning a blockbuster candle, because people are definitely sending you evil eye when it comes to your money. You're material gains and all that stuff. Like, they don't want to see you win it. Okay, so it is what it is. Do what you need to do, shawty. Okay, it could be something extremely significant about Leo season, because that is taking place here during these next 3 months. So just want to throw that out there as well. But with that being said, my loves, I really want to get my girl like in there. Okay, she's in there a little more. Okay, so with that being said, my loves, I am going to wrap up this reading here. If this resonated at all, please give me a thumbs up, drop a comment below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you would like a personal reading, I do offer quarterly readings. Right now I'm offering the summer quarterly reading. We'll take a deep dive into Cancer, Leo, and Virgo seasons in matters of career and finance, love and relationships, and your spiritual healing and growth. So that information is in the description box below if you'd like to book a personal reading with me. But until next time, I am sending you all so much love. Take care. Bye. All right, for those of you that chose pile number 2, the balloon charms, we're going to go ahead and tap into your messages. So, of course, the balloons make me think of a celebration. I heard a gender reveal for some of you, so congratulations. But for others of you, this might be a birthday, a graduation. You could be celebrating anything, okay? This is ultimately just a time of enjoying life. I'm also getting you just having a much lighter spirit, kind of like floating like a balloon, okay? So I don't know why I just heard repass. So somebody could have passed away. Maybe you guys are having like a celebration of life for somebody here as well. Definitely sending you my condolences if that is the case, all right? I don't know why I'm also getting hot air balloon from this. So some of you could be going on a hot air balloon ride. Very random, I know. All right, so let's see what else is coming through for you. Pile number 2, you have willpower, okay? So these next 3 months are really gonna require you to kind of lock in when it comes to your goals, your ambitions. This isn't necessarily a time to get lazy or kind of let up the gas when it comes to whatever you're meant to be accomplishing, okay? So this might be a time where you're going to be a little more challenged when it comes to focusing, because you're in this energy of the balloons where you might just want to float along and like, oh, I just want to enjoy the ride and have a good time. But the next few months may actually be calling for you to be a little more intentional about your energy and how you're showing up. I'm hearing commitments. So, what are you committed to these next 3 months? That might be something you should just kind of sit with, honestly, this weekend or, whenever you have the time to just kind of sit and reflect on what you want to commit to for the next 3 months. Okay, so that could be something that is kind of a guiding post for you, so you're not out here just kind of floating around aimlessly, because maybe that can be the other side of the balloons where there's just like a lack of direction with what you're doing. So this could be a season here over these next 3 months where you're going to gain more control over the direction that you're going in, okay? So let's see, I'm going to be pulling from the tarot as we go through each of the oracle cards. We're going to use a combination of oracle cards here. So we got some tarot cards that fell on the floor. For your willpower, we have, the 2 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. The 2 of Swords is analysis paralysis. And like, okay, I should do it, I shouldn't do it, I should do it, I shouldn't do it. And it's just like, motherfucker, just do it, okay? With the Ace of Cups, just fucking do it. All right, this is also a yes about something. I don't know if this is in relation to love. This could be not just romantic love. This could be platonic love, friendship, or something like that. Maybe you've been needing to make more of an effort when it comes to like the emotional part of your life. It could be lacking in some areas. So yeah, you might be required to be a little more intentional about that. Also, the Ace of Cups is self-love here too, okay? There could be decisions you're avoiding. And these decisions would be, it would be the loving thing to do for yourself, but you're kind of staying potentially like in an unloving situation, if that makes any sense. So you're kind of turning a blind eye to something that's just like, it's not it. Okay. And this Two of Swords is so interesting to me because there's technically two people here. You could see his eyes are being covered by someone behind him. So there could be someone, you know, they like the saying, love is blind. Okay. So there could be a situation like that. That pile number 2, you're overcoming a situation where you might be blindly like in love with someone, or you just kind of only seeing the good in them and you're not really seeing the full picture, and it's kind of what's keeping you stuck in a situation. These balloons could be you kind of drifting. You might be someone that's very like imaginative. You got like a very vivid imagination, and you kind of just drift off into this little fantasy land. And it's like, all right, baby, we need to get down to earth. We need to get grounded here. Okay. So there could be something about that. I'm also getting, for some of you, you might be on the fence when it comes to something about fertility, like in vitro or whatever those different processes are. I heard surrogate. You could be making a decision here over the next 3 months when it comes to that as well. And some of you are going to have success, like in having a baby. So if that's something that you're wanting, then yay, it's happening. All right, so let's move on to the next set of oracle cards. We're going to see pile number 1. What's coming up for you in career and finance over the next 3 months? Drama. Okay, pile number 2. Beware of troublemakers in the workplace. The job you want may have too much upheaval to bear. Keep emotions and gossip in check. All right, y'all. So look, it might be some changes on the horizon for you, because I get that you guys are no nonsense. You ain't got time for the drama. So, you know, if people want to bring that shit to your door, you have no problem. Like, I'm going to take the trash out, baby. Don't play with me. Okay? So some of y'all, this could be something you're confronting over the next 3 months when it comes to work, business. This could even be with people you share finances with, you know, if you're married or you have roommates or something like that. There could be some drama around finances. We're going to see from the tarot what the clarifier is. Yep, 5 of Swords. Them cards don't lie, baby. Them cards don't fucking lie. That's conflict right there. Backbiting, gossip, tit for tat, competition, mind games, just the bullshit. Okay, so you're definitely going to be navigating that. Can we maybe get a clarifier? Who is this drama with? We might see if we can get you a little more clarity, because this might be the motherfucker you need to avoid. Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, it's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that you might need to avoid. This could be the person that's bringing up the drama. She didn't come up in the reverse, but you know, when she's in her shadowy elements, the Queen of Pentacles can be very controlling, greedy, materialistic. I don't know why I just heard sadistic. I'm like, whoa. But this is someone that's, especially if this is like your supervisor, oof, she could be a bitch. Yeah, so this might be someone that you're having to kind of navigate around. This could also be someone, you could be the Queen of Pentacles. You might be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and someone could be trying to come for you because they see that you're very comfortable when it comes to like your finances, like when it comes to your lifestyle, your home, like everything's beautiful. You're beautiful. You look good. Like you're just glowing. You're popping when it comes to your finances, your business, you're successful. So someone could be trying to come at you for that reason, okay? Because they see you're so abundant. So they might be trying to create some sort of drama with you. So we're going to see what's going on in the realm of love and relationships. Because keep in mind, this can be about any kind of relationships. Romantic, friendship, professional. So we'll see maybe if there's something that ties into what's coming up for you in career and finance. Wild card. So you could be dealing with somebody that's a bit unpredictable, possibly a mutable sign, or somebody with mutable placements in their chart. Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini, strong Virgo with this earth sign that came through. Okay. So yeah, this might be someone that you are connecting with. It's just like you never know what's really going on with them, or you never really know how they feel about you. And the number 5 is here. You have the 5 of Swords. I feel like these are directly connected for sure. There's going to be conflict with whoever this wild card of a person is, who's probably like just emotionally unstable as fuck, and they kind of just need to get it together. Okay. Let's see. We're going to get into the tarot. We're going to get a little more tea on who this wild card of a person is. Page of Cups, Pisces potentially. I did mention that. Or it could be any water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming through as the wild card for you. And it could even be a friend. For some of you, it doesn't even have to be someone you're romantically connected to. For others of you, this could be your child. Okay, your child might be coming through like, Sade, who is you? Like, I thought you was my child. Is you the spawn of Satan? Or look, maybe you have like a teenager or some shit and they're just going through teenage hormones and all that stuff. Or, you know, it could be a younger person who's going through, a toddler or something that you're dealing with. Somebody is coming through very unpredictable. Okay, with the Page of Cups, they can be really moody, very hot and cold. One minute they're really affectionate, the next minute they don't want nothing to do with you. There could be someone coming through in the next few months offering you an apology. They might have showed they motherfucking ass too, and you know, over these next few months they're gonna come back around like, okay, I'm sorry, and you're gonna be looking at them like, what? So you don't remember how you was acting? Somebody's definitely gonna apologize. For some of you, this could be a random date that you're being asked on. Okay, maybe you're just like, oh, my love life has kind of been like a drought. Nothing has really been going on in that area. You might actually get a random date, possibly during Cancer season. Which, what, did I just begin today? I'm recording this on Saturday, but I'm not going to post it until Sunday. Alright, let's see what's going on for your self-care. Pile number 2 for the next 3 months. Pile number 2, self-care. The next 3 months. What does pile number 2 have for self-care? Okay. You have, well, let me cover her up because she's kind of naked here. You have alone time, okay? So you might need to spend some time in solitude, out in nature. She's like in the ocean or something. So some of you could be spending some time near the water. I mean, you got the Ace of Cups, you got the Page of Cups. So there is a lot of water that surrounds you. I'm going to cover her up with a crystal because I don't have my stickers on me. That's so funny. Like, I have to do the most to cover up the nudity. But yeah, spending some time alone to reflect, to journal, to meditate, all of those things are going to be really good for you. Pile number 2. Let's see. Because there does seem to be a focus on your healing there with the Ace of Cups. And as I mentioned, like self-love. So you could be kind of pouring into your own cup, especially after dealing with whatever this fucking drama is. You're going to have to take extra good care of yourself with whatever the chaos is that's going on with career, business, finance. It's just like, yeah, self-care is going to be mandatory for you. Alone time is going to be mandatory for you after having to interact with whoever this, I don't know why I just wanted to say douche maru. Over here making up words. Whoever this douche maru is, like, yeah. love making up words. It's so fun. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so now I can cover her up. All right. So, yes, this is also what's like breaking a cycle of some sort for you. You could have a kind of dysfunctional pattern where you overextend yourself. So you might be breaking the cycle here with the Wheel of Fortune, like, I'm not doing this anymore. So, let me make sure I'm taking care of myself, handling my most important priority, which is me. Okay. Some of you could be in a phase. It might be for the next 10 months. I ain't even gonna hold you. And I know that seemed like a long time. But you might be in a phase over the next 10 months where it's going to be a little more focused on you and your solitude. This could have a lot to do with, we've got some really important Aries transits going on. Neptune, Saturn in Aries, in the earlier degrees, which are very much going to emphasize the focus on the self. Okay. So yeah, even 1 + 0 is 1. So there is a big focus on you here over these next 10 months. Maybe after you realize, dealing with this toxic situation, maybe you've been dealing with this for the last 10 months and you're like, well, I need 10 months to just heal and focus on recovering from this and, all of that stuff. Okay. So it could be a situation like that coming through here as well. All right, let's see what's coming through for your affirmation. Also, you spending time alone with yourself is going to be good for your fortune. Ooh, for some of you, your fortune might have been blocked because you've been around people or a person that you need to cut out. Okay, so your real talk affirmation is beauty. The beauty that you recognize in the world is simply a reflection of your own. Take time to appreciate all the beauty inside and out in your life. This is a way of instantly shifting your perspective to one of gratitude. I love this. I absolutely adore this because I do feel like this is also you showing up as the Queen of Pentacles and somebody is just mad as fuck, okay? Just a salty bitch. I'm just thinking of this little meme. It said, die mad, you salty bitch. So yeah, there's somebody that's just salty because you're so beautiful. Not even just on the outside, but the inside out. You're glowing, you're luminous, and you're enjoying your life and the beauty within it. You might be someone that practices a lot of gratitude, or at least you're being encouraged to do so these next few months. Some of you could be taking a road trip with the Chariot card to kind of take in the beauty, to stop and smell the roses when it comes to, your life and just enjoying those beautiful moments. Some of you could be moving, relocating here with the Chariot as well. You could be spending more time out in nature. He's driving away from the city. So especially if you live in the city, you might be getting out like more in the suburbs and less populated areas. And, taking in different natural sights and whatnot. Bring more beauty into your space, especially, through the natural world, maybe like buying flowers, bringing plants into your space. I can see some of you maybe getting into your home decor a little bit more, or even like your own fashion, your wardrobe. You might be kind of making some changes to that. Some of you could be getting a new car with the Chariot here, like a nice car, luxury vehicle or something. You like beautiful things, right? I don't know why I just heard beautiful gowns. I'm cracking up. But yeah, you might like beautiful gowns, girl. I don't know where you going. Where you going, baby? Shit, you going to a gala or something like that? Maybe some of you are getting invited to like some fancy ass event over the next few months, like a gala or some shit. But yeah, have fun with that. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap up these messages here for you, pile number 2. If any of this resonated, please thumbs up, leave me a comment below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you would like your own personal quarterly reading, I am currently offering my summer quarterly reading where we'll take a look into Cancer, Leo, and Virgo seasons in relation to your career and finances, love and relationships, and your spiritual healing and growth. So you can click on that link to book a one-on-one personal reading with me to get that reading for you. Okay, but with that being said, I hope you all have a beautiful day. Thank you for tapping in with me. Until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye. All right, for those of you that chose pile number 3, the little J shape here with the crown on it. Okay, so excuse me, I'm over my like I just drank some water and I'm making all these weird sounds with my body. But all right, some of you could have a J initial in your name. Yeah, that could be first, middle, last, whatever. That I also heard the street that you live on could have a J in its name as well. This could also be the initial of somebody significant that you're going to be crossing paths with here over the next 3 months. There is a crown on this J, so there is this element of royalty that is associated with you or this person or situation that you're coming across here these next 3 months. Okay, so this is going to be pretty exciting here. We're gonna see pile number 3. Ooh, look at you. Get in that motherfucking bag. I just saw 1 minute, 1 second on the screen. So the number 11 could be significant to you, pile number 1, or excuse me, pile number 3. So pile number 1 could have some additional messages in there for you. So you might want to check that out, okay? But oh my gosh, these next few months are about to bring in the windfall for you, okay? So especially if you feel like you've been blocked, you've been seriously delayed and challenged when it comes to your finances, things are going to start opening up for you majorly. The number or the letter J is also making me think of June and July, okay? So there could be something very significant about those 2 months specifically, okay, that's going to start opening up these floodgates of prosperity for you. I love this. Get into it. So no wonder you're feeling like royalty in this bitch. Some of you are getting ready to upgrade your lifestyle, upgrade your car, your home, your wardrobe, your self-care. I'm just getting upgrades all around. Some of you could be like renovating your home, your property. I heard an office space. Oh my God. I don't know if y'all saw that 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Come on. All this gold. Something about gold too. You could be buying gold, like gold jewelry. Like you could be getting a grill or something. It's like gold's in your mouth. It's just like you got a lot of gold on, okay? You look good. You're real shiny here. Now, for some of you, this prosperity is coming through a job opportunity. It's coming through a business partnership. It could be coming through a relationship for some of you. This is very much like power couple type of vibes with the 10 of Pentacles, you know, so you could be connecting with someone that, you know, they bring some prosperity to the table. You bring it to the table. Y'all combine y'all stuff and hey, it's even better, right? So this is really exciting. I love this for you. Pile number 3. So we're going to pull some more cards from some different decks that I have. We'll transition into this career and finance message. So we'll see what's going on for you, pile number 3, in the next 3 months for career, business, and finances. I mean, we already see this prosperity card, this 10 of Pentacles. So evidently there's going to be some good stuff coming in. I heard sponsorships that some of you could be getting. You might be influencers, content creators. I heard my sponsor, he go and buy it. So some of y'all could be attracting a sponsor, like, you know, a sugar daddy, basically. You might not have to give no sugar either. I mean, of course, you don't have to give nobody nothing that you don't want to give them. But yeah, it could even be a situation like that where somebody wants to invest in you, and it's mostly because they think you're attractive. I mean, they also see something else in you, but it's also because you're attractive. And they're like, yeah, like let me get behind you. Let me be like a silent investor or something like that. So it could be a situation like that going on here too. Baby, what you want to do? Fund my life, please and thank you. Okay, so some of y'all could be coming across a situation like this. Okay, so we got a few cards came out. So for career and finance for the next 3 months, you have honest work. It's okay to have a job that's not very glamorous. Get some experience to help you move up in the future. Success is a process, not a quick fix. Some of you could be bartenders, okay? Hey, it's an honest living. We have independence. It's time to go out on your own and create your own business or try something well outside of your comfort zone. Okay, so that thing that you have been like, oh my gosh, I could never do that, but it's been crossing your mind for whatever reason, you're actually supposed to be doing it, so just fucking do it. You are connected to pile number 1 because they had this card pop up for them in career and finance as well. So definitely go check out that reading, that part of the reading, okay? We have unknown figures are driving the situation and you may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon and you will be okay. So those blockages, delays, obstacles you've been experiencing in finance were most likely people throwing that energy your way. That's what was coming up for pile number 1. So go check that reading out for more detail. I'm going to get a clarifier from the tarot for you to see, what else is coming through. But yeah, that could definitely be the case where motherfuckers was over there hating on you, especially if you do have like a business and you're very public about it or something. You're on social media or whatever. You definitely have people that be watching you, but they don't support you. Okay, that's the weirdest thing to me. Like, bitch, you don't even like me, but you're basically like my number 1 fan. Like, you're the one that's driving up all my content views, but you don't even really fuck with me. That's so weird. So it could definitely be a situation like that. Like I told pile number 1, you need to be burning blockbuster candles every full moon and during that waning moon cycle. You need to have a blockbuster candle burning to work through the opposition that people are throwing your way. It just is what it is, okay? I heard golden girl. So, I don't know. Something about your aura could even be golden. 7 of Wands. Yeah, you got to fight. You got to stand up. In the spirit realm, you got to stand up. So, whatever it is you've been facing, the oppositions, the challenges when it comes to growing your business, when it comes to rising up the ladder within your career, it's time to work your spiritual power at the end of the day. The 7 of Wands is also the crab in the bucket mentality. Okay, so you could have crabs around you, right? They don't want to see you do better than them. Those are those outside forces. They see you rising up. They see you stepping into this prosperity, into this golden era, and they don't see it for themselves. And if they weren't so goddamn egotistical, they know that your win is their win because you're that kind of person where you're going to share your wins with the people in your life. But these motherfuckers, they done cut themselves short of their own blessings. Trying to block you. Trying to send that hateration and holleration your way. Right? When you out here, you working your big one for not just you, but for everybody. But everybody ain't gonna get a piece of your blessing. And that just is what it is. These raggedy motherfuckers, whoever, they gotta get the fuck on. Okay? I don't know if y'all just cut somebody off. This is confirmation that you needed to do that. It could have been 7 motherfuckers. You like, I don't talk to man one of y'all raggedy asses. That's hilarious. Alright, let's see what we got going on for love and relationships. For those of you that chose pile number 3, what do we have going on for love and relationships? For pile number 3, we have manipulation. See? Be mindful of these motherfuckers. Somebody got a sob story. They gonna come in with a boo-hoo motherfucker. Boo-hoo ass story. I just heard boo-hoo ass bitch. Oh my God. I just saw someone change someone's name in their phone to boo-hoo ass bitch. Okay, so I don't know if I just put the battery in your back or what. Like, but yeah, there's definitely someone around you, or there's could even be multiple people that are trying to get over on you. They think they running shit, that they puppeteering, and they're not. We're gonna say, well, who is this? Who is this manipulation? in relation to spirit. Six of Wands. Yeah, somebody trying to manipulate your success. Ooh, I'm getting... Ooh, this is crazy. Somebody could have a doll of you. Like a little voodoo doll or some shit. Like a puppet. Oh, it's something like a figurine. They could definitely have one. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And they do not want you to be successful with the Six of Wands. I just heard they got a reading on you and they saw you walking into some success, some sort of victory, some elevation. And they definitely did whatever they could do to stop that. It's not happening. It's got your name on it. This prosperity, that is your destiny. Can't nobody stop your destiny. They might be able to slow it down a little bit. And I think, hey, okay, we can give them that much. Bravo, bitch. You were successful in doing that. You were successful enough in distracting me and making me believe that you was a real one and you're not, okay? So now I realize you fake, you phony. So snip, snip. That's what I see. Snip, snip. You snipping away at these strings so this motherfucker can't manipulate you no more. And you doing that, you cutting the cord, is literally what opens up a floodgate of success and prosperity for you. So some of you are definitely needing to do like some sort of cord cutting ritual. If you've already done that recently, kudos to you. This is confirmation. Like, hey, you were definitely supposed to do that. We got going on for pile number 3. The next 3 months, what's going on for pile number 3? Okay, beauty ritual. Come on, get into it with your fine ass. Okay, some of you these next few months, you're definitely getting more into, like, this could be glamour magic that some of you are getting into as well. Excuse me. Oh my god, that was so fucking gross. Like, girl, relax. But yeah, some of you could definitely be getting into some glamour magic. You know, adorning your body. What is that called? Henna. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody getting into henna. But for some of you, this could even be like tattoos or something. I even just heard like temporary tattoos. You could be playing around with that. Getting your nails done, getting your hair done, lashes, you know, all the things. Number 5 is giving me Oshun. You might be a child of Oshun. That's why bitches be hating on you. You just come with the territory, darling. Come with the territory, my girl. Okay, we had a lot just come out here. God damn it. Why y'all always be doing this? Y'all be doing too much. Okay. This is an interesting message. Be mindful of people giving you drinks. Like, unless you're getting it, like, directly from the bartender or you saw them make it type shit. Be mindful of who you're getting your drinks from. I'm gonna just say that much, okay? For others of you, we have the Page of Swords here. You might be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be somebody wanting to connect with you. They think you're beautiful. Somebody sliding into them DMs like, God damn, shawty, you fine. Okay, they might be an air sign. They could be a earth sign, King of Pentacles. This could be the motherfucker that wants to fund your life. Your sponsor, he goes and buys it. Okay, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's looking at you like, damn, she look good. 9 of Pentacles. She's so shiny over there. And she doing it by herself. She don't even need nobody. That makes it even more sexy, okay? And then you got a King of Wands too. Okay, so you got niggas. You got a roster, okay? You got a Page of Swords. You got a King of Pentacles. You got a King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's on he on that ass. And with the star, he sees like, oh my God. all these people see. She's so beautiful. She's so shiny. Like, it's something about you having a very shiny presence. It could even be your skin. Something about your skin could be glowing here as well. Knight of Wands. You make somebody very hot in the pants. I'm gonna say that much, okay? Very strong fire sign coming through. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know why I just heard boing. They nasty. Seven of Pentacles. You're over here, balls in your court. You know, you're over here reassessing who's worthy of your time and attention and who's not. Point blank period. Okay. So it's interesting because you did have two kings pop out. The King of Pentacles, initially, he did kind of come out in the reverse, okay, upside down. So that might be something to keep in mind if you have a choice between options. I did see him kind of come up in the reverse. So he might be a little, his energy might be a little more challenging than the King of Wands potentially. So that's something to just keep in mind there, okay? All right. Because the King of Pentacles in the reverse, he's materialistic, greedy, superficial, controlling. Okay. We have transmute. Transmute. You have the ability to transform tough times and challenging energy into a multitude of things. Let your heart space lead the way as you transmute your struggles into wisdom and wonder. Okay. What you doing? You also transmuting these motherfuckers' funky ass energy that they're sending your way as well. You know, some of you, hey, you might be better than me because I'm definitely a reverse type of bitch, type of witch. I'm gonna send that shit right back to you. But you might be on some love and light, like, I'm going to transmute this with love. That's cute. As I looked underneath the deck, Ace of Cups. I'm just not a cute bitch. One day. But yeah, like, that's real cute. You know, you might be the type of person that prays for your enemies. Like, I tried that one time, y'all. I kid you not. I tried that one time, and it just felt so disingenuous. I was like, I'm never doing this again. Like, what? I don't do things that just don't feel authentic. But, you know, for some of y'all, I get that it's actually authentic to you to, like, pray for your enemies, your haters and all that. We got the Emperor. Come on, Zaddy. That's that Aries fire sign. For some of you, you have, like, a strong... You could have Aries in your chart, or the person that you're going to be connecting to, that you're going to have a 10 of Pentacles with, could have Aries in their chart. This person could be transmuting some stuff right now. I don't know. They could be healing, like healing their heart or some shit. So they're becoming more open and available and ready to, like, be in this connection. That's interesting. But okay. Yeah, now I'm hearing that Usher song, Daddy's Home. Okay, so that could be significant. All right, y'all. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up this reading here. If this resonated at all, please leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal one-on-one quarterly reading, I am currently offering the summer quarterly reading where we take a deep dive into Cancer, Virgo, and Leo seasons in matters of career and finance, love and relationships, and your spiritual healing and growth. Okay, so it's super dope reading. We get a lot of detail for what you can personally expect here in these next few months. But that information is below in the description if you want to book that personal reading with me. But until next time, my friends, thank you so much for tuning in with me. You all take care. Send you so much love.